Edwards' first game. He's out with injury. So their best player is Julius Randle in this game.
Is our reporter. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And on Friday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know for that matchup with the Hawks, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Dillingham, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tip-off goes to Minnesota.
So the Timberwolves have got Jordan Clarkson now.
Imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, BA, you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. And between the traveling, the hotel rooms, changing time zones, but you find your flow again eventually.
Now here's quickly.
Scotty.
Barnes the bucket on the assist by MP.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
For 3, Randall. Pirtle grabs a miss.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Pass to Barnes.
Nice Scotty.
Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with the team, no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your player.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Here's Clarkson. Reed for 3. He drops it from range.
Well, that's just their first made with 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Quickly outside. Pass to Ingram. Pirtle screen on McDaniels. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Well, Ingram can go shot for shot with anybody in the league. And 3 at the other end only seems to fuel his fire.
Here's Dillingham. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Randall, and the layup falls.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. The 3 from quickly. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother the shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
MP outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. MP MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And it's quickly with a miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
This hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Randall. No good from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Ingram on the wing. Back to MP. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Reed sets a screen. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Minnesota has possession. Toronto making their last shot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. Raptors lead by 10. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. They're tough.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up to the Raptors. Coming off the win against the Hornets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you can sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on the stage. They just outworked them.
Now here's Clarkson. Coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City. Reed, good.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to Pirtle. And the layup
Nice
is good.
go.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
MP against Clarkson. Off target with the 3. Raptors lead by 13. Quickly finds Ingram. A 3 from Barnes. That one's good.
Close,
Oh,
Scotty.
sweet setup by
Lead up
Ingram.
to 16 early.
Barnes has got
Force.
12 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead. But you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. To the inside.
Let's
Oh,
go,
vicious
Scotty.
dunk by Barnes.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and
Nice battle.
sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down.
I got
and
7
concentrate
assists
on
already in the
solid
first
shot
quarter.
selection.
Here's Dillingham. After the basket by Toronto. Reed for 3. Quickly with a rebound.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to MP. Pirtle in the post. Reed defending. The 3 from Quickly. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Reed. Covered by Ingram. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8 points now.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Outside Ingram. outside. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall deciding where to go with it. Takes the three. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nice, Scotty.
MP outside. And here's quickly.
Scotty, now
It's
good.
MP
Lead up to
picking up the
24
assist.
already in the first quarter.
MP's got assist number 8 here already in the game.
8 assists already.
Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Here's Clarkson. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Randall against Barnes. MP outside. From downtown.
Oh my
Against
goodness.
Toronto with a triple.
I got Jordan
Tell his
Clarkson on the
hustle inspires
ground.
the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
And I got 11
Minnesota's
points
shooting
already in the
33%
first
of the
quarter.
first quarter. Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
We called a timeout, but we're up by 3-2. We're off to a really good start.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Raptors lead by 22. Pass to MP. Outside Jones. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Mamukelashvili. Defended by Gobert. Now here's Barrett. Puts up a three. Drains the
Straight
triple.
hard, Joe.
A dozen consecutive points off of
25-point lead
This
for us.
defense looks rattled.
Minnesota with the ball. A minute 22 left in the opening quarter. Basket counts. Here's MP. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Again and again. Barnes, it's good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Outside Barrett. Back to MP.
On Murray
Pass
Boyles.
to Murray Boyles. And here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot from deep. MP called in by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 21. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Right, I'm going to take the
Toronto
final
leading
shot.
by 18. Now here's MP. 11 points in the game. MP's got 13.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they...
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the
Tyus
floor.
Jones
Just a ton of points in the fast break.
9 assists
Been a big
already.
part of their success.
Tyus Jones is wearing my shoe.
Then it's Dante DiVincenzo.
My
And it's
Marlboro
Doyle
2
in at the
shoes.
2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Oubre. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Oubre's got his first basket. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hornets was a big factor. He contributed 20 points and moved the ball, finding his teammates time and time again. He finally ended his cold streak with a solid performance. Guys, let's see if he can build on that.
Great report there, Allie.
I shouldn't
It'll be
sleep
interesting to
guys
see
that
how
high,
much
but
of
if
that
he's,
performance carries over into this one.
outside of the
His
paint,
goal is to provide whatever the
he's
team
not gonna,
needs from
he's
him on that
not
particular
a shooting big.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
DiVincenzo pass to Barnes. Here's Doyle, covered by MP. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 8.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Yet to see a basket. Tries the 9-footer. 6 to shoot. From deep, MP. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Doyle. Here's Oubre. The 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. MP drives in. And a nice finish on the layup. 15 points in the game.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly.
I'll lay his time out, lead back up
And
to
Chris
22.
Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. This break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Number 1, the Raptors.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low scoring totals.
Gobert with a screen on MP. Gobert no good.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And he's going to the line for expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Clarkson outside. Pass to McDaniels. Jackson with three. Rebound Toronto. Now here's Ingram. MP finds Barnes. Kicks it out to MP. Lets a three fly. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
DiVincenzo pass to Clarkson. Minnesota again missing.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Well,
MP's
no
got 8 here in this
timeout.
quarter.
Well, Timberwolves are up by 30 now. I've got back-to-back threes.
In for Toronto. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. DiVincenzo with it. Still without a bucket. Minnesota again missing.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
MP.
Yeah, like 23 in the first half.
Look at what he's provided them on the offensive end. It's been an important part of why they're leading.
Clarkson outside. Randall outside. Pass to Clarkson. Now DiVincenzo. Over quickly. DiVincenzo can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well,
That's
this
funny.
is a spot where you have to be able
Let's
to
go.
be a leader.
We've got 10 assists in this
Step
game.
up and make a play to turn things around.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Ingram against McDaniels. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pirtle. Toronto
Nice
passing
copy.
it around. Three from Barnes.
Let's go.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Clarkson against MP. Back to Randall. Shoots over Barnes. Randall, good. Randall's got his second basket.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Pass to Ingram. And here's MP. Give him 23. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the
25
rim.
in the first half.
MP's got 25 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
19-footer. And another basket from Minnesota.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Quickly outside. Now Pirtle. 8 points in his last time out. Sends it home from
28.
three-point land. And he's got 28 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They really emphasize ball movement here today.
Pass to McDaniels. Clarkson for three. He buries it from three. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no question Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity." That person also calls on Anthony Edwards to move and
12
accommodate his
assists
teammates.
already in the
For
first
his part,
half.
and said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now it's the Raptors will take it, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Dillingham's checked in. The Raptors shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Outside Ingram. From deep, MP. That one's good.
That was 3 out of 31.
Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. Clarkson outside. And the foul called on MP. That's his first.
Right, we're up by 80. We're up by 36 at half time.
Passing, imposing his will at the offensive
Without
end.
Anthony Edwards, big problem for the Timberwolves.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Now look here now at Minnesota. They're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like two dogs. They both want that ball. Who's gonna get it?
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Toronto Raptors.
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle of possessions along with pretty much every other battle. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
No
And
brainer.
given that he's just delivered a
Alright,
double-double,
13 assists, lead up to
excited to see his
39.
stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. He can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in
Oh
rebounds as
man,
well.
quickly.
The 3 from quickly,
Sorry.
and again Toronto with a
It's
triple.
14 assists
They're
for
having a
him
hard
now.
time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Timberwolves shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Reed sets a screen. Clarkson for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, MP connects from
34.
downtown. MP's got 34 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They need this. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this
No
is what
brainer,
they
man.
have in mind.
It's tired.
Count that one.
Well, you know,
Lead up
it's
to
already tough to
47.
play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort. All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
quickly up top.
Monumental quickly.
Three-pointer. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed, good.
And what a night for Reed. We see him do this once in a while. Once he gets rolling, it's hard to hold him back.
MP scanning the floor. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Clarkson against MP. Randall outside. There's the three. Fires in the triple. Randall's got 11.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
Back to MP. Pass to quickly. Now Pirtle. Reed defending. And here's MP from outside. Another shot. Outside Ingram. Quickly, right side.
Monumental
To the
quickly.
middle. Second shot opportunity.
gone,
And a bucket by Pirtle. 10 points for him.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Pass to Reed. Clarkson outside. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when Clarkson gets going, he can be an elite scoring guard.
And here's Ingram outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Quickly passes to MP. Quickly outside. He shoots. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, this is something that Ingram has really worked on. And you see the results there with the perfect pass.
Pass to Dillingham. To the right side. Reed for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Barnes. The 3 from quickly. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Reed. Beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Reed to screen on MP. Fires for 3. And Reed with a basket. On the assist by Clarkson. Clarkson's got assist number 7 tonight. Outside Ingram. And here's MP from outside. Kicks it to quickly.
Monumental quickly.
Picked by Pirtle. The 3 is up.
Let's
And
go.
Emmanuel quickly hits from deep. Quickly's got 16 points now.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
To the paint. Here's Clarkson. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now. And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Outside Barnes. From behind the arc. Again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. Might have figured something out.
Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by quickly. Outside McDaniels. The 3 ball. Rebound Toronto. Vernal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Nice one.
Barnes. Minnesota with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
On the wing, Clarkson. Covered by MP. McDaniels got room. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Pass to MP. And here's Ingram. McDaniels covering. Back to MP. 4-3. That one's good.
Got 39.
Sweet setup by Ingram. MP's got 39.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Stolen by MP. Here we go. Up
Got
ahead.
another quickly.
Tipped it away.
Oh,
Randall against Barnes. Pass to Dillingham. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Quickly finds Barnes. And here's MP. On the wing quickly. 19 points in the game. Here's Ingram. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, you know Ingram has such a good all-around game. No problem at all from that mid-range area.
Randall, a screen on MP. Clarkson passes to Randall. Minnesota again missing.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a
that's
problem.
already good. Yeah, let's go. 15 assists for me.
His play is a big
Way
reason
up to
why they're ahead.
51.
He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Randall to win the run. Drops it with 3. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Quickly outside. Back to MP.
That's Scotty.
3 from Barnes. Minnesota with a rebound. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, BA, one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
And it's good for
41.
2. MP's got 41.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Clarkson, guarded by Quickly. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I think I'll be playing in the fourth
Great
quarter.
guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
And that one falls to Clarkson. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert
Looks like
checked in
I'll
for
be
Reed.
playing the rest of
Oubre
this
comes in
third
for
quarter,
McDaniels.
and then
And it's
I'll be
Dante
sitting out the
DiVincenzo
rest
in
of
for
the day.
Dillingham. And so Clarkson
Fourth
nails both
quarter.
of them. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Outside Barrett. Pass to Murray Boyles.
I'm Murray Boyles.
The 3.
Oh,
Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Well, the Timberwolves shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Minnesota again missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Now MP. Back to Jones. Pass to Barrett. 4 on the clock. Here's Malokelishvili. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Randall outside. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Murray Boyles. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray Boyles has gotten his second bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Randall, a screen on MP. Pass to Randall. Launches a 3. They get it back. Gobert gets the bucket.
And you gotta box out Gobert or you
Alright,
are
I'm
thinking
gonna take
they
5
have
shots
offensive glass.
of the third quarter.
MP against Clarkson. Now here's MP. Sweet little floater. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can slot.
And we
So
lose
it's the
by
Toronto
50
Raptors
at the
way
end
out
of
of
the
reach
third
with an
quarter.
enormous.
And we win by 48.
So
Didn't
it's the
have to play the
Raptors
fourth
winning this
quarter.
one easily.
Very
Walk
good.
into enemy territory.